God.
Oh my God.
We need to get to the vault.
That's actually
Now!
really clever. I like that.
Let's go.
Ooh, that's gold. Dun, dun,
Residents
dun,
of Sanctuary Hills.
dun, dun. Ow, 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 ow.
Evacuate the vault vault immediately.
Alright, I need to put some tampons in my bullet holes. Hold on. Why is my... yeah, my fucking armor taking a very long time to regenerate there. I don't know why. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
If you're in the pro, we need to get in. We're on the list.
Well, I'm pinned down as shit.
Infant, adult male, adult
Oh,
female.
there we
Okay, go ahead.
Luckily, I can run faster than the fucking thing can
Good luck,
pan.
ma'am. God help us all.
However, it was still shooting at me as I need to turn into the fucking safe room, so... Jesus Christ. Superstar, I guess. Yep, we are fucking cleaned out. Let's get the hell out of here. If I can walk through the door. I am unpleasantly
Almost there.
fast.
We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my God!
Or it can
Hold on!
shoot at me, because I can stand behind a corner and have its dumb ass be shooting at an empty space. Or it overheats. Come on through, it's overheated. We're good for the time being. Oh god, we're not good anymore.
Can you guys hear me?
Can hear you now.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I had myself muted.
Dumbass.
I want to warn you guys, I am live streaming. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, I'm playing Fallout 4 again, and it's been ages.
$11 million, dude.
Sweet Jesus.
That was a good fucking haul. If we had done this on a higher difficulty, well,
Alright, let's go, let's go.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Why are you close to your
Wow,
hot
that's
dog
a lot
cups?
of missed weapons.
You'll need your
How long have you been muted, dumbass?
Thanks.
The Inferno.
What now?
follow the doctor here.
Oh, that thing's fucking awesome,
First off,
dude.
Joe, I have been muted since the start of my stream, and Gabby, we can't hear anything. Well, I can't hear anything besides your voice.
Because he's a darn mudak.
So, oh, I'm sorry, mate.
No, I was talking about Joe for muting himself.
Fuck you, mate.
Darn mudak. Wait, you don't even know what that means, do you?
I don't care.
Means stupid asshole.
I am a stupid asshole.
Hence why I called you one. Boy. Oh, that's
Okay,
not something I ever thought I would
when
hear.
you're wearing the Nixon face mask, all you have to do is just constantly
Oh
say,
my
I am not a
god.
crook, I am not a crook.
Oh my god, it's actually really good. Oh.
Lol.
Okay, yeah, so my shit's all better now. That's good. 2 million XP since the last time I exchanged. Alright. Oh man, what kind of missions are we
I
doing?
hate myself so much. I hate myself for loving you.
What?
Okay. What? What's going on? What's going on, bud? Dude, I remember the first, like, when this game first came out, how big the fucking hype for this game was. And then it turned out not to be so much of a great game. I mean, I still... It just...
To be fair to the game, it's got some things that I actually really like.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's
I
just,
would honestly be completely okay with just going in and fucking getting all the resources I need, just building. Like, not even trying to do any story or anything like that, just build. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just like, I don't, it just wasn't what I expected it to be. You know, it's not what I expect from the Fallout franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried to implement factions, and they tried to, you know, piggyback off of that from New Vegas, which, granted, I love New Vegas, but it just, New Vegas did it so much better.
Oh, God, no. Trust me, I've dreamed of you saying that to me, but not while wearing a Santa mask.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Come on!
open.
There has to be a release! Come on, come on,
Open, you
come
son
on!
of a bitch.
Oh, God!
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back. I promise.
There's not even a bullet hole.
Oh, God.
Brew in parked
There's
at
a
Walmart
picture
eating and
of
I'm
this,
pretty sure I'm witnessing a
this
drug
soldier
deal
in, like,
right
fucking-
next to me.
Armchair, just blowing smoke from his vape out of his mouth with a PS4 gold Taco Bell box on his lap, and he's holding a sign that says "Roast Me," and the first reply says, "Your mom puts folded flag on her Christmas list." I fucking love it. He asked to get roasted, so he got fucking roasted. Okay, so we need to break into this super well defended God fucking damn it.
Why has
Noah.
God abandoned us?
Noah did, because he killed the guy.
Giant roaches?
He killed a nigga and he didn't even like bother to answer his pager. Just ran on past.
Like, what the hell?
Winkling.
whip 'em.
That's a lewd word, but okay.
Gonna whip out my
Let's,
nightstick.
Boy, have I said that to myself before. I miss my nightstick.
I'm joining in on the riots, guys. Ferguson, here I come.
What?
What the fuck?
Oh, don't do that, Joe.
It's
You're
been
not
a
good at
while
fighting.
since I've heard these voices.
What happened?
It has, Joe. Because you
Did
haven't
you
been on your PlayStation. You even lost your controller in the clusterfuck that is your room.
Nightmare was being a cunt earlier. It said that Joe wasn't in our Destiny in our Warframe clan anymore. Is that true?
Nice. Coming back later.
I have to make sure that's not true, because Nightmare's an asshole, and I don't want him having the power to actually do shit like that.
Did anybody give him the power to kick people?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on Destiny, to be honest.
Warframe.
Loctite.
Same difference.
No, there is a huge difference between Destiny and Warframe.
Yeah, actually, I enjoy playing one of them.
And it is Warframe.
I've got Destiny on the brain, sorry.
I have Destiny 2 on the brain, so I feel you.
Man, this map is so weird, because you've got... So, normally the only enemies who can spawn, like, outside of the map and stay there are snipers, you know? But on this map, for whatever fucking reason, you'll see maximum force responders just kind of chilling. Out, you know, out of bounds. Huh? Oh, yeah. That would actually be kind of cool if that was an upgrade.
That would be dope.
like a body treatment or something like that. It, like fucking, it makes your concealment instantly 0. But I don't know, fuck, it increases damage or some shit. I don't know. Oh fuck! He just jumped over my head. So I scared the shit out of myself earlier using the M308.
Oh no.
So I didn't remember that that thing had a fire select. And so I guess at some point during a firefight, I guess I hit right on the D-pad, which is the fire select button. It switched it from semi-auto to fully auto. And the next time I pulled the trigger, this fucking DMR
Joe,
went full
he'll
retard
try to
in my
be on
hands,
again
and it
soon.
scared the shit
I've
out
got
of me.
some things going
I
on.
wasn't expecting
Sorry,
it was slight.
LOL.
Like, oh god, what the fuck?
Dude, it's chill.
What bug is that? What kind of bug
I know
is
you got
this?
shit going on, bro.
Man, you know, oh god damn it. Ah, help. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at shooting tasers with my sniper rifle when I'm getting tased. So, speaking of guns that are horrible to try to shoot tasers with, the bow. Panda, if you thought it was hard to aim a bow and arrow in the middle of a firefight, imagine trying to aim a bow and arrow while getting tased. Doing that?
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
It might have. You can see him spawning. Well, you can't really see him spawning, but you can see him running towards us from outside. If it is a bulldozer,
Ultimate teabag. Hyper teabag.
Oh shit. I'm gonna upgrade the thumbnail. Oh shit, that's sending in a turret. Great. And a pair of snipers. Yeah, they do. Ugh. Oh, I thought you walked out of the closet years ago.
No, he wasn't locked out. He kicked himself out. Just like, I can't
Said
hide in here
walked out.
anymore. I'm
Oh
not
no,
in
Joe's
the
locked inside,
closet.
like pounding on the door, screaming for air.
I hate you both.
Look, there's no need to hate us for telling you the truth.
No, I hate you because you guys are convinced that I'm gay. And no matter what I say, I can't, like, prove to you motherfuckers that I'm not.
Okay, if you have sex with a woman, oh hey, hive mind.
I'm
If she has to
trying
enjoy
on
it.
that front. I am
has to
trying.
enjoy it. You gotta do your best.
Oh.
Remember to do the alphabet with your tongue.
And whenever she starts grabbing your hair and pulling like she's about to rip your
Hello.
damn head off. Hello?
Yeah. Yep, that is from the Yakuza, or not the Yakuza, the Ninja Pack. It has like fucking a katana, like a bunch of throwing stars and shit like that. It's like Sai, which are really fucking cool. I like Sai. Both the melee
damn.
weapon and the Korean pop artist.
Honosana air.
I think he's Korean.
Choppa! I thought he was South Korean.
Now the question
'cause
is,
South
which
Koreans are the good
Korean?
guys. Like they're the. I was gonna say
Okay, I was
because
about
the
to say.
South Koreans are chill
If
as
he was
fuck.
a Nork, he probably wouldn't be allowed to make music. What the fuck? Why did you just randomly die?
Codsworth?
Oh, sniper.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Well, the sniper is no more. But yeah, this is like the only map where you can see enemies kind of hanging around outside. Like outside of the map. And they're really not doing anything. Like, those maximum force responders can't really do jack shit from where they are, you know?
So, Gubby, Ethan.
Yeah?
I downloaded a mod on Fallout 4 that allows me to, you know, I have a pre-war Cogsworth. You know, he's not all rusted and beaten up and everything. If you look at him, he is still reflecting the inside of your pre-war house.
No.
Didn't you know, Joe?
wasn't out for that
A
long.
robot reflects
Not
what he really
200
loves.
years.
Oh. So that's why no
He
robot
misses-
reflects me. Dab.
Yeah? Yeah?
I hate you both.
Oh god, yeah, I do remember that. You and I were both like, we were on the edge of our seat with bated breath fucking waiting for it, like, oh god, no, today's the day, he's finally gonna admit it. I wanted to get my phone out and record it.
No, it gets even better because both of you were like, we've been teasing him about it for years, and I didn't think he'd actually come out as gay. I remember you
I didn't
both
think he would actually
saying-
do it, the madman.
I'm just like,
The absolute
bitches?
madman. Look, Joe, it's okay, there's nothing wrong with being gay.
I know there's nothing wrong with being gay, but you guys seem to make it out like
Boy,
there's
for
something
saying
wrong.
there's nothing wrong with being gay, you should protest against it so much.
Let me fucking finish my goddamn statement, you motherfucker. I know there's nothing wrong with being gay, but you guys seem to make it out like there's something wrong with me not being gay.
I mean, to be fair, you know,
Whoa, whoa.
when all the evidence points toward it being a duck, it might be a
It's
duck.
a swan. The ugly
Or a
duckling.
swallow in your case.
God damn it.
We were both fucking... Like, I couldn't actually believe it was happening. I was fucking stunned. I was getting excited. I was gonna tear up a little bit.
Why?
It's like, oh god, he's finally done it, and it's such a fucking letdown. It's the
I
second biggest
really-
letdown
really
Joe's ever got.
do want to know
Yeah.
why you guys are so convinced that I'm gay.
Because you act really faggy. Yeah,
Yeah, but Ethan's a special kind of gay.
the good kind.
Yeah, he's not the kind that's like, oh, hi, you guys are so cute. Those shirts.
Well, no, actually, I do that. I just do that as a joke.
Yeah,
to
I
make
do
fun
it as
of
a
those
joke
people.
too.
Yeah. Because no one likes faggots. Some people like gay people.
No, there are some people that like faggots.
I'm not a Care Bear.
You're a Care Bear. You're a Care Bear.
Only specific people.
You're a Care Bear, Ethan.
I am not?
You are too.
I wish you could tase a bulldozer.
I wish you guys would.
It's in the closet in this central building.
I wish you guys would
Oh,
stop
hi.
thinking I'm gay.
Hi, Mr. Black Bulldozer. Ugh! Dynamite! Take my fucking dynamite! Big,
I gotta go over to my house.
long, Swiss stick.
My house. Okay. Let's Backyard
You are
bunker.
gay.
Manage that, Cursed. Oh,
I'm
he's
not
wearing an
gay.
Oni mask. He's wearing an Oni
not.
mask. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Ugh. I jumped there from the balcony onto the outbuilding. Man, I'm the one wearing full fucking body armor. How you not gonna be able to make that jump? Nigga.
Very gay.
You gotta admit, I'm pretty graceful for a big 40-year-old man in a fucking dude of full body armor.
Nigga,
I
I'm
ain't,
not
I
gay.
ain't a ballerina, but Joe, every time you protect, it's like quicksand, okay? It's It's like quicksand. The more...
Okay,
Yes?
you
Did we
literally
already
have,
kill
you
the-
guys literally have somebody on my stream
Oh, okay.
going, nigga, you gay.
I mean, he doesn't even know about all the evidence.
I'm
Yeah.
not gay, motherfucker. I'm not gay.
But... I think the lady doth protest much. It's... You know... It's a classic argument.
Did he just assume my gender?
Panda, please. Where you be, boy?
See.
Oh, there's a ladder. Well, shit, climbing a ladder would have been much easier than leaping the gap between the buildings. Shit. Mm. Oh. God damn it. We all just fucking make the jump between the buildings. We're all tired and shaking and shit. And you're... You turn around and there's some dude climbing a stepladder like, why you guys jump across, you dumbasses? You could have just climbed. Shit. Ow. Hey! $40,000. Alright, I definitely have enough money to besiege. Oh, okay. What the hell? What it... Dude, your phone's just retarded, man. Retarded. It feels weird to put a normal, like a modern, like modern equipment on a fucking, old gun. You know what I mean? Like fucking, I'm using a Thompson and I put a modern fucking compensator and what looks to be a rubber foregrip on it. Well, there is the Thompson.
Hey, I found the thing everybody hates.
Pretty classically American. The Eagle is definitely a scar, so that's... Yep, 200,000. Alright, fucking do this. Congratulations. I've become infamous again. Or infamous. Alright, so I start off with absolutely no money. Aw, that kind of blows. So, I still have all my weapons and shit, but they are now level locked. I have no perks whatsoever. I still have my perks set, but, that's it. Alright, well, that's kind of rough, but alright. I can work with that. Except that I'm stuck with a Shimano 88. God damn it. Can I even modify it? No, because I don't have any fucking money. Shit. Legitimate shit. Okay. Sorry to bail on you like that. Are you still heading to bed? Okay. Well, in that case, shit, you might have to invite me because I don't have any money to buy a contract. Ooh.
Oh no. Just gonna cheat the fuck out of this. Yeah, he's Nixon.
Revolvers were pretty common at the time. So do you guys know, Oni Plays?
Nope.
No? Well, alright. Well, there's three guys, right? You got Oni, who is Chris O'Neill. He's the guy who did, you know, Leo and Satan. Pretty good animator. He's a fucking amazing artist. He has two friends, Julian and Ding Dong. Julian is a chubby, one-eyed Mexican with a sick-ass mustache. And Ding Dong is Ding Dong.
Ding Dong is Ding Dong. I like
Julian is gay. Oh, maybe because I bought it? Well, alright. Then you should have the Butcher Pack, the Rust Pack, and the Barbecue Pack as well. Well, there you go, baby. Look at him. Big Daddy Ethan raining down the gifts. I planned that. That isn't 100% intentional, and you can go fuck yourself if you think it wasn't. Alright. And I will get that cool ass shit. Oh yeah. Cool ass shit. Start making my way to Camus. Yeah, I guess a Molotov. Oh, the heaviest. Oh no, the suit. The suit. This is the suit. Nixon was a classy fucker.
Hell yeah.
So yeah. So, Julian is gay, and Ding Dong and him are, like, best friends, and I'm pretty sure they're fucking. I'm pretty sure they're dating, because it's gonna sound really dumb, right? But, they're playing, what was it, F-Zero something or other? This fucking crazy-ass racing game with Captain Falcon in it. And, Julian made a map, and it was shaped like Ding Dong's character, shaped like his head. You hear him go, Julian.
Julian.
Oh, he said it was so cute. Like, oh, Julian. Julian. Twisted Fire Stardust. Yeah, sounds good. Let's try very hard. Let's wipe the rust off the... Well... Yeah, but we've also been doing overkill when I actually have good loadouts. Very hard. Don't want to go too easy. But let's also go just easy enough that I won't get my ass kicked. Because I got no armor, barely any guns. I really wish I had put a laser sight on my deagles.
Running super fast.
And I'm down to $1 million in my offshore. $1
million.
I have fucking zero spending cash after I had 46 million. That's rough. The hell? Oh, that's weird. So you have to accept the invite with the PlayStation button, and then go to crime.net to fucking make it go into there? Okay, weird. Well, there we go. Look at that. My, I got my fucking little flaming Joker card, because I'm a 1. Bitches.
I'm a fat man.
Yeah, plus as Bodhi, you don't even have a suit. Yeah. What he is here? Let's go full. After all, he is the POTUS. Mm-hmm. Because the bling. Bling bling. Ooh.
Ethan.
Perfect. Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
Gubby, say hello.
Penis. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. No, put it back. Go back to Nixon. No, none of that. No, 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 no.
What? What am I missing?
Please,
I need to know, guys.
Please, my dick is confused. Perfect. Good old Nixon the rebel.
Mr. Fuck.
Hey, Codsworth.
Mr. Fuckface. The Mrs. and young Sean. They aren't here.
Sean's out there.
What?
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I shall remain here and secure the hotel.
Right. Okay. I don't like that you don't
No,
have
this is bullshit.
your guns out when you're infamous. Twink boy, got it. Well, unfortunately, your twink boy is my current setup. I literally have a Shimano 88 and Kimbo Deagles with very few mods on them. Yep. Damn, I wish I had some actual fucking gadgets to put on it. Oh my god, I love it when you tell someone you're playing video games and ask if you want to be left alone for a little while, and you say, yeah, sorry. I'm not gonna be very much fun to talk to. And so, what do? They keep fucking bothering you. Logan, baby, I love you. But for fuck's sake, leave me alone.
I love you, but for fuck's sake. I wanna kill myself.
Oh. Boy, that sure sucks for you, don't it? Yeah, it's entirely... It's not locked or anything, is it? And there shouldn't be any problem. We'll probably get someone to join. Okay, so... Oh, damn, you really do just fire these bitches together, don't you? Oh, shit, fuck. Okay. Okay. Well. Demote him to the lowest rank you can. I don't... Pretty much, because none of us would have done it. I mean, I demoted the hell out of him, don't get me wrong.
A couple times.
I didn't kick him. I didn't kick you. For a good while.
I know he demoted me a couple times. It's kind of sad.
It's pretty funny.
I got sad. 110 sad. Why would you put me to be on? So.
Yeah, it's true. We thought you died. No messages on Skype. No, you know. No talkings.
What?
You were dead, bro. That was our way of mourning. Was fucking with you. Okay.
Your way of mourning is to fuck with me. Okay.
Yeah. What? You got a problem with how I express my feelings, Joe?
No, I have a problem with why your way of mourning is to make me want to kill myself.
You were already dead, okay? I can't make you kill yourself anymore. Trust me, I would want to. If there was a way, I would find it. Jesus, really? God damn it, Nightmare. Fuck's sake.
Nightmare's kicked people? Who gave him that power?
Okay,
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
I want to stab
should we kick Nightmare?
Kick him.
You seem like an okay guy. Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Jesus, how many people are king?
Isn't king the highest rate?
No, God is king.
Oh, okay.
I'm
good.
God, so is Panda. And so are you, probably. I don't remember.
Well, I was.
Fucking hell!
Okay, Nightmare, I hate you already, but now I hate you more. I hope that somehow that information gets to him. I want him to know that if I could,
God.
I would stab him through the face hole.
The problem is he's a cocksucker, but he's fucking valuable to the clan. It's about the only reason I haven't kicked his ass already. Because he's like one of the few people who actually does shit. It may not be useful shit, but it is shit. Sometimes. Aside from his buddies pulling that cute little trick of leaving the clan to do their own ambulance instead of helping everyone else. I wanted to kick him for that. I kicked the friends at least, not him, but whatever. We need to go on a recruiting spree. We just need to get more people in the clan. We need new blood.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Me. Jesus.
What? How did we get that high up?
Yeah, it's true. We did stop playing for a good while.
We did. You can't constantly play the. You cannot constantly play the same game for a very long time and then just expect to keep the same level of interest in it.
That seems like a good call. 5, 4. I got nothing. Don't look at me, boys. I'm no engineer. Yet.
Yet. Ethan, I just want to let you know. I love you like a brother. I love Gubby like a brother too. I love all of you like a brother. Even though there's only 2 of you.
Why you gotta be such a fag, man?
I'm literally... Okay, you know what? Fuck you.
I'm sorry. I respond to affection with violence. It was how I was raised, you asshole.
It's how I was raised.
Okay. It's like... good. Or they'll just leave the clan. Assholes they are.
This was a shitty mod.
Was it a shitty mod?
Yeah, it's the Red Rocket Vault. There's like nothing here.
Alright, equal. Start off on equal ground. Good. Man, I love all the people who play Fallout and they see the Red Rocket like gas station and they get dog meat there and they never connect the dots.
Dude, I remember when me and you were playing and I was, you know, that fucking song Rocket 69 came on and you're like, Rocket, the number 69 back before it was a sexual innuendo. And I said, Ethan, listen to the lyrics. And you went, oh.
I honestly, Yeah, because like fucking basically every song in Fallout is sexual in some fashion.
Yeah. 60-minute
Butcher Pete
man.
is about like a gigolo or...
Gigolo.
Okay, I'm not really sure.
I'm taking
No, he's not a
this.
gigolo, because that sounds too much like a juggalo. And we don't talk about juggalos. Because they're faggots. Okay, I'm proud to admit it. I don't like Insane Clown Posse. Oh, ugh. Oh man, my eyeballs hurt.
The only song by ICP I actually enjoy is that one about the boogeyman, Boogie Woogie Woo. That's the only song I enjoy by them, and
Boogie Woogie, where are you?
Boogie Woo. God damn it, Ethan.
I need someone to help us. Boogie Woogie, where
I
are
hate
you?
you.
Magnets, how the fuck do they work? Seriously though, magnets, how the fuck do they work? I don't fucking know. Hold on. Hey Joe, how about you don't?
How about I do?
How about you don't?
How about I do?
I will shit down your throat.
You can fucking try, bitch.
Don't test me, boy.
I have successfully made Fallout 4 feel like Call of Duty.
How much more could you have added to it? Fucking added kill streaks or something?
No, I like literally just rode around. I have a radium rifle off bat, and I'm just
I
running
love
around.
radium rifles.
Oh, I love them too. And I'm just jumping around. I literally jumped up, shot a guy, and killed him in 2 shots.
I
Oh
love the
my
Kiloton rifle.
god.
That thing's my favorite. Damn, alright. Well, we gotta send him another invite then. I have to make the plan key again.
Dude, I remember when James first got this game and I went over to his house and watched him play a little bit. He thought that you had to go down the perk tree in order to get something. Like he got the what fucking, which one was it? I'll accept it in a little bit. Like he was down the intelligence tree and he got Vans. Night dude. He literally got Vans just because he thought he had to get it. I'm like, you fucking retard.
Hey, you could explain it to him.
I did later. Speaking of which, I'm gonna invite James to the party real quick since Gubby just left. I don't want the parties getting too crowded, TBH. Oh, since you're the party owner, I had to suggest it to you since the party is private.
Okay. Invite players suggested. Invite, okay. Now, there are some things that Fallout 4 did that I actually liked. The, all the new, like, what do you call it? The way the guns handled in that game.
It's a lot better than
It's
it was
so much better than it was in, you know, like Fallout 3 or New Vegas, because fucking hell, Fallout 3 didn't even have iron sights. New Vegas had to add that shit.
Yeah, well, see, a lot of people, one thing I like about the Fallout series is sometimes, like in Fallout 3, they didn't, you know, incorporate Mother Death claws and shit like that, and in New Vegas they did, and you know, if you ask somebody, you know, why do you think that there wasn't like Mother Deathclaws and shit in Fallout 3, but there was in New Vegas? They'd probably just be like, oh, they didn't think to code that in. I like to give it a lore reason, you know, like like in Fallout 3, the BOS were hardcore hunting a lot of Deathclaws and shit because it was harmful to the population of the Capital Wasteland.
Right.
And so
they're fucking insanely dangerous.
oh, they are extremely dangerous. They are terrifying. And in Fallout New Vegas, the BOS is practically non-existent.
Right. They can barely keep themselves alive. They're not really concerned with hunting Deathclaws.
Yeah.
I always saw it as the Deathclaws in 3 were like a lot, like where there were different subspecies, you know? It's all the way on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
So it's somewhat justifiable to have a... It's somewhat justifiable to say that, you know, the Deathclaws in Fallout 3 in the Capital Wasteland never really, you know, developed a matriarchal alpha Deathclaw.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
it doesn't make a terrible amount of sense, but...
It kind of does. It kind of makes sense. But if you think about it, the freaking Deathclaws in the Capital Wasteland, they were probably released a lot sooner than, a lot more recently, due to the fact that Deathclaws are experiments done by the Enclave.
Right.
The Deathclaws are literally man-made by the Enclave, so it kind of makes sense.
But to be fair, Deathclaws have been around since Fallout 1.
Yeah, they have been around since Fallout 1. But, you know, it's DC. Even the Enclave was probably like, let's not release... Okay, this is getting out of control. We're going to release the Deathclaws. Then again, they probably didn't really have that much of a choice.
Hell yeah. Man, I don't know.
But yeah, I just like to give it a lore reason.
Yeah. Like I said, there's some things that they do in 4 that I really like. The fucking gunplay. I already said that.
Yeah, but it's okay. I understand what you mean.
It's just...
The world's changed so much.
Like...
None of this makes sense.
You alright? Listen, we need your help. And then maybe we can help you, huh? What brought you out here?
Looking for an infant boy. He's been kidnapped.
Yours
like,
or tracking someone
fucking...
else?
It feels good. You know?
More than a few
Like in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, gunfights were kind of shitty because, you know, what were your tactical options? You know,
First it was the ghouls in Lexington.
Sorry.
like strafe back and forth, crouch.
Thanks.
That was kind of the extent of it.
Good to meet
You know?
someone who really cares.
Then you get into fucking New Vegas. You can sprint. Sweet baby Jesus. Do you realize how fucking crazy it was when I first started playing Skyrim and I could sprint?
I was jizzing.
After years of playing Fallout 3 and fucking Oblivion, I could actually sprint, and I felt so much faster and more maneuverable than ever before.
Right?
It was amazing.
It was just like, I came in my pants a little bit.
It was awesome. It is awesome.
Yeah.
The power armor. I
That's some serious protection.
fucking adore the power armor in Fallout 3.
I don't.
No?
I want to tell you why.
Okay.
In Fallout 3, the power armor, as I said, as we all know, you couldn't wear it until you got training.
Yeah.
Right? And, which, lore-wise, makes sense. You're not going to really understand how, you know, it'll work and operate totally. I think they should have done it differently, as in, you know, you could still get You can still wear power armor, but it wouldn't be as effective. It would sometimes lock up or something. That would have made a lot more sense. To me.
I mean,
just to me.
The way I see it, they do leave. You know, your character does have some established backstory, but they leave it pretty vague. So you know that he was in the military. You don't know what he's unit he served in. All right then.
I opened a Snapchat.
Well, that was your first mistake.
That's what I get.
But yeah, we don't know what unit he served in. We don't know what his, specialization was. I guess it's part of that vagueness is to explain why he. I will agree with you on this. I don't know if you feel the same way, but they give you power armor way too early.
In Fallout 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, granted, you can completely avoid this area if you know what you're doing. You can just, say, oh, fuck it, I don't want to do it.
But, you can also just stumble upon a suit of power armor sitting next to a dead vertibird, not even 100 feet away from the, fucking beginning vault.
Mm-hmm. You can. But the reason they did it like that, in my opinion, was... This is, like, when the game first came out. A lot of people aren't going to just, off the bat, book it in some different direction. They're going to go with the storyline, because...
Oh, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is off the beaten path, and...
Yeah, but that's at the very beginning. Later, after a couple playthroughs, yeah, I can understand it. I mean, I still have the fucking map hanging up right next to my bed. So I can literally find whatever the hell I want.
It's like the way I see it, it's like... You remember how much of a fucking struggle it was? It was a Herculean effort in New Vegas to get power armor.
Oh, yeah, and in 3. Well, it wasn't really a Herculean effort to get it in 3. But
to be fair, in 3, it just kind of happened. There was never any promise of it, you know?
Yeah, in 3, it's like, oh, hey, this can happen.
Like, that just kind of came out of nowhere. In New Vegas, they dangle that shit over your nose like a fucking treat. Like, hey, hey, you want some power armor? You want some power armor? I know you do, slut.
I know you do, you little whore. Yeah.
Do whatever I say, maybe you'll get your power armor. But you won't. Never will. But to be fair, the power armor in 3 in New Vegas were kind of shitty. Like,
I agree with that 110%.
Like, it was basically just, slightly bulkier, more metal armor. You know? There was no, no interesting mechanics involved with it, no fucking cool shit, nothing like that, and that's...
Yeah, in Fallout 4, I love how they made it to where you can do anything with it. Like, you can get the base frame for power armor, and then just go nuts with it.
Like, there's actually an insane amount of customization options for your power armor.
Oh yeah, and I love it.
It's honestly one of their better thought out systems.
Yeah, because in fucking Fallout 4, it's not just a suit of armor. It is not just
It's actual power armor.
Yeah,
it feels like power armor.
It makes you, first off, taller. It makes you taller, it makes you a lot more resistant to damage. It just utterly makes it, you're immune to fall damage, you're immune to fall damage, you can put a jetpack on it if you have the right stats and materials. You actually have to get in it instead of just equipping it.
Yeah, I actually, dude, that was my fucking easily one of my favorite details.
That was the piece de resistance to me.
Honestly, what really, really sealed it for me was very early on in the game, after I killed, you know, Bristle and the Deathclaw and all that.
Yeah.
I was walking down Concord, and I stepped too close to one of the... Shit.
Sukubliet, comrade.
Assholes. Ah, fuck off! Don't restart every time you fucking get detected, you cunt.
Oh no.
Anyway, it was,
oh, no. Ethan,
when
I'm
I stepped
scared.
too close...
I got another
It was when I
Snapchat from the
stepped
same
too...
person.
When I stepped too close to a sandbag berm, and the sandbag exploded. And that kind of shocked me for a second, because, like, I don't think there's any other Fallout game where the environment actually reacts to you like that. Sure, there are some physics objects.
I think
On occasion,
masturbating.
very fucky. Well, hey, don't complain.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not
Give her a
complaining.
show too.
I'm not complaining at all.
Come on, boy, give her a show.
When we first met, you said you were just passing through. Well, maybe
No, you
this will
want
help
to.
reconsider. Ain't much, but it's the best we can do. And you've earned it.
So, yeah, just fucking seeing the sandbags explode when you walk past it. That was fucking huge. That blew my mind when I first saw it. That was awesome. And it really was awesome. It was fucking legitimately cool.
Oh yeah.
Like, so much of the shit involving Power Armor is.
Well, now.
I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely hate the way the skill systems are set up.
It's a lot different. I understand why you hate it. It's not what we're used to from the Fallout franchise.
It's not because it's different. I did like, somewhat, like the skill systems of the older games, but they were a little too vague for my liking. I would have liked something a little more specific in terms of numbers and how leveling up a certain skill affected your stats, shit like that.
I get where you're going.
But, I just fucking hated how it felt like certain builds were the only good ones and anything else was shitty. You know?
Yeah, I
like,
get you.
I remember playing a high intelligence, high perception fucking character in New Vegas, and I mean, yeah, there was a lot of shit that I couldn't do, but there was also a lot of shit that I could do very well. Right? But then you go and play Fallout 4, and it's like, okay, you don't have a lot of strength, so you don't have, you know, armor or gunsmith or blacksmith or whatever, and now you can't upgrade your shit. Oh, you don't have a lot of intelligence, now your power armor runs like shit. You don't have the cybernetically grafted eyes of an eagle, so you can pick up every little bit of loot relevant to your upgrades, so you can't do that. And it felt like, you know, you were torn between making a character that was tactile and like pleasing to play, and then a character that was actually good, you know?
Yeah.
And it was, I didn't like the divide in the least. It just didn't feel good. It didn't feel like it was, it didn't feel like it worked well for it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the skill systems in the game. It's some parts of it, like, you know, being able to just level up your skills without having to buy the stupid ass intense training perk.
Right.
That was nice instead of just having to go. I mean, I guess it was irrelevant either way. It was just an extra menu, but. Personally, I would have also liked if they'd done away with the levels, get a perk only ever so often on Fallout New Vegas, but that's just me. I like perks.
Yeah, I like perks too, and it's a very good idea. Like, they had an idea on Fallout 4, you know, instead of getting a fucking perk every level, you got a perk every 2 levels, so you actually really had to work for it, which I like.
Was it every 2? I don't remember
It was every
very
2.
well. Okay. I feel like I should remember that. So how goddamn much I played Fallout New Vegas. It's ridiculous.
Ethan.
Yeah?
You remember how you told that, like, I've been opening that Snapchat from that chick that was moaning?
Mm-hmm.
She just sent me a picture of her tits, and I'm not complaining. They're very nice.
You want to send me a screenshot?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, it's not like they're gonna wind up on 4chan or anything like that. Let me just open up 4chan real quick.
God damn it, Ethan.
You think it's a good idea? It's not a good idea. It's alright. Oh, man. Like, they did have some good ideas, and I'm not gonna lie. I guarantee you some of the shit that Fallout 4 got was because it wasn't like Fallout 3 or New Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand why a lot of people wouldn't enjoy it, but at the same time, they don't enjoy it for the reason that it is not like its predecessors, which is stupid.
I mean, some people just like to play the same game over and over again. There's a reason why COD... Yeah. Call of Duty, there were no Nazis in World War II.
I want to kill myself.
I want to kill whoever made that executive decision. And fucking Jackhammer or whatever the hell the name of the company is.
I talked to somebody about that, and I'm like, yeah, do you know that there's apparently not going to be any Nazis. Well, there's not going to be any swashtikas in the new Call of Duty game. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, there's not going to be any swastikas, and this cracked me up. The fact that there was a article going around about how apparently there's going to be black female Nazis. And when I saw this article,
because the Nazis were so inclusive.
Yes, the Nazis were extremely inclusive in their recruiting. I mean, didn't you know?
Didn't you know that there were gay Nazis? All I need is a gay black Jewish Nazi.
Oh no.
And I will be complete. Sig Heil.
Sig Heil.
Oi, my nigga.
Oh, sweet fuck. Why did I do that?
God, black Jews are so hard to find. Because every country on earth wants them dead. You know what the worst part about a black Jew is?
What?
Joe. They'll ruin your credit score and steal your bike. Oh, come on. Tell me that wasn't clever. You fucking try to tell me.
SMH.
That was good and you know it, slut. That was good and you know it. Oh, now then. Sorry. I was lying on my side and hurt.
Oh my god.
Hurt my shoulder. Oh boy, I sure love trying to get into missions and I get connection to host lost. Connection to host lost. Man, you need to get this game so I have someone to play with when Panda's not on. Fuck it, I'll join an overkill game. I don't give a damn anymore. I don't give a heck. Oh man, I've made the gap into producing septillions reliably, but getting into octillions is hard.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
Oh, my head really hurts. So, were you there when I was talking about this YouTuber found named Donut Operator?
No.
Okay, so this guy, Donut Operator, is, or was a member for 3 years on a SWAT team. He doesn't say what, where, but that's, safety reasons. Now he writes for the Blue Lives Matter guys, and he's a pretty prolific writer, it would seem. And, so what he does is he like, examines police shootings and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. And you were talking about that earlier.
Okay, yeah. And, he also is pretty hard on people who are unfair to the police. Like, YouTubers and shit like that who talk shit about the cops.
Yeah, I would be too. That's bullshit. The cops are literally there to protect us.
Yeah, and there's a...
Get the fuck out of my way, dog meat!
Astonishing how many videos you see of people, like, getting pulled over or something like that, and an officer says, I need you to step out of the car. And it's like, I didn't do anything wrong. If he didn't do anything wrong, he wouldn't have pulled you over. First off. Second off, you saying you haven't done anything wrong and refusing to step out of the car is you doing something wrong.
Yeah.
It's a paradox, don't you see? By being a fuckhead, you are a fuckhead and require you stepping out of the car.
Yeah. Okay,
and especially...
real quick. I told you that I work with my cousin, right?
I don't think you did.
Well, yeah, I work with my cousin now.
I would remember something that awkward.
He's been playing this fucking song. It's a goddamn Bruno Mars song. And, I can enjoy me some Bruno Mars.
I love Bruno Mars.
I do too. But literally hearing the same song over and over and over makes me want to kill myself.
Yeah, that's pretty awful. I guess it depends on the song for me.
It was that new one, Strawberry Champagne on Ice. That one.
I've never heard that one.
It's like one of his newer songs, and on the fucking cover art, he's wearing a goddamn romper, faggot.
Hey, rompers are cute.
No.
No, they're not. Okay. But man, it's... Oh god, I can use a potato masher. Yeah, somehow I don't think that's a good idea. Honestly. Like, hey guys, look at me! I'm playing TF2! Oh.
Look at me, guys! I'm a faggot!
Cause, you know what that's a joke about, right?
What?
Joe?
What?
You know what that's a joke about, right?
No.
Okay, so the potato mash in this game is the German stick grenade. And in TF2, there's a weapon called the Ullapool Caber, which is a stick grenade for the demo man. And when you hit an enemy with the Ullapool Caber, the grenade explodes, dealing a shit ton of damage. Usually enough to, pretty much instantly kill basically anyone who it hits.
Yeah.
And, it fucking really ruins their day. And so, the joke is you whack someone with the fucking potato masher, and it blows up in your hand and possibly even kills you. God damn, there's literally every kind of package in here. There's also a goat, which isn't the worst, I guess.
I need a way to,
So, free boy. $166. All right. Oh man.
Oh, what the fuck? The fuck?
What?
Oh, okay. This is sexy. I'm in a little bitty room. Raider gnome, Raider gnome. The fuck is going on? Is that lava?
God, I love Rust. I killed a cloaker and he just goes, "Fuck off, cloaker."
Please tell me that's lava. That is lava.
Man, so have you seen these floor is lava memes?
I've seen a lot of those memes.
You know what my favorite one is?
What?
It's the picture of a Shiba Inu, and the caption is, "The floor is being a bad boy." A bad dog or whatever.
I saw one.
Motherfucking dozer. Shit. Fuck.
I saw one that I thought was pretty funny. It was a floor. It was. Oh wait, no. That's not what I was gonna say. I saw one that had a.
You're not gonna help me?
Vic.
Okay. I'm sorry. Dead. What gun is that?
Is that a mini workshop? That is a mini workshop.
Oh, it's a KSG. Well, this mission's going pretty badly. I'm dead, and one of the other guys is down.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
However, if this fucker would just start healing his buddy... Yep, alright, now the other dude's down.
Okay, Ethan, I keep getting nudes from this girl. I'm not gonna lie, I would fuck this chick's brains out. Sweet fuck.
Well,
like,
I don't know what she looks like, so
very
I
nice
can't
tits.
make comment.
She has very, very nice tits, and apparently she's watching the stream, so she doesn't want you to see them.
Ha! Trust me, baby, I wouldn't do anything with him anyway.
Well, you are gay, so...
The term gay as a daisy applies, except fuck daisies.
Except fuck daisies.
You wouldn't expect me to have a strong opinion about flowers.
But he does.
But I do. You wouldn't expect me to have a strong opinion on a lot of things.
Daddy has a strong opinion.
Personally, I think chrysanthemums are shit. Mostly because my mother likes them and I'm a rebel. You know what I mean.
Rebel. Rebel.
Oh, yeah, you know me.
Rebel, potty.
You know me, the fucking Care Bear, a rebel. Who'd have thunk? I'm not happy about this name, by the way. Of all the appellations I have... That sounded a lot like I was saying Appalachian. Of all the appellations I ever acquired, that was my least favorite one. Not being stupid. Oh, Bane, sweetheart, you're asking way too much. You weren't completely retarded. No, that's pretty retarded. Man, I love the Psycho Knife in this game. Alright, never played Payday 2. What does it say? I want to say it's got a logo on it, right? And it says like Bates and Chucky Manufacturing, Hell, New Jersey, or something like that. And so, you know the Sheriff in Psycho, you know the music of it?
I think so.
I can't say mouth sounds. Just look it up. You'll know what it means. But basically, basically, you know, when you have the weapon fully charged up, it starts making the sound.
Oh, the Norman Bates Psycho sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually really clever because I didn't notice it for the longest time.
Lols.
It's like fucking charging up a weapon fully is kind of a pain in the ass. So, you know.
I see, said the blind man. I see.
I'm not gay, says the gay man. I'm not gay.
I'm sad.
Lady
There's
who's
some.
sending Joe nudes. He is definitely a little bi.
No, I'm not.
So if you got a dick somewhere, you know, whip it out.
I don't believe she has a dick.
Don't ruin this for me. What the fuck?
Show me your genitals. Your genitals.
Show me your genitals.
Show me your
genitalia. God, I love that guy. What's his name again?
Filthy Frank.
What? No, that's not Filthy
No,
Frank. That's like John.
No, that's Filthy Frank.
That's definitely.
That is.
No, that's like John
definite.
LeJoui or something. Dude, no, it's not Filthy Frank. I know it's not.
Hold on. I'm YouTubing it right now.
Show me your genitals. Your genitals. Show me your genitals. Genitalia. Like
Filthy
John.
Frank, show me your genitals.
I'm not saying he never did it. I'm just saying that this John dude did it first.
No. It is John Joey.
Yeah, something with Julie or something like that. I don't know. Your genital.
I most definitely thought that was Filthy Frank for the longest time. I'm not kidding.
You would think, right?
That's a Filthy Frank thing to do.
It's, dude, come on. What WWFD do?
Yeah, WWFD. What would Filthy Frank do?
Damn it, man! When you're sitting on the top of a bank rooftop, shooting at a civilian with a long rifle, trying desperately to kill him, and you just keep missing. It reminds me of that one scene from, great. Whoever just walked in fired off a shotgun into the ceiling. Thanks, asshole.
This chick said, does he think I have a dick?
I don't think you have a dick. I hope you have a dick. There's a distinct difference.
So in other words, chick watching my live stream and I am friends with on Snapchat, show me your genitals. Your genitals.
Your genitals. Show me your genitals.
Genitalia. No. Come on, I just want 500 duct tape. Just give me 500 duct tape.
That's a lot of duct tape, dude.
I have so much of everything. I am so overweight. I'm a fat ass.
Don't worry, Joe. We always knew you were overweight.
I'm a faggot. I'm a retard.
I'm just
I got
kidding.
A girl's
You're a
back and a
skinny little
V-card.
fucker. You're a skinny little fucker who needs to eat more.
I do eat too much.
If you ate too much, you wouldn't be a skinny little shit, now would you?
I'm not a skinny little shit.
You say that. But you are, though. You're a skinny little boy, and you need to eat.
Oh, so you have a dick. Then prove it.
Prove it to me, with pictures preferably.
Oh, no. I guarantee you she's gonna send me pictures. Genitalia!
Yeah, pictures you ain't sharing, you asshole.
If she would allow me to share them, I would share them with you.
When a brother asks, a brother should receive. Says the whitest boy in North Carolina. Which is saying something, by the way.
Which is saying a lot. Come on, I want to get out of here! I need to drop some of this damn weight, motherfucker!
I'm not gonna lie, so I was doing a stream, was fucking talking shit about North Carolina, and some guy was like, man, you shouldn't be saying where you live on stream. It's like, nigga, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a
Let somebody fucking come up here. Let someone come up here. I wanna fucking... He's like, oh my god, it's the autistic fat ass who was yelling at video games. Yeah, it's me. You a fan? No, I just wanted to come here and tell you to kill yourself. Yeah, I've been thinking about that for years. Like, how the fuck would that exchange even work? What concerns should I have?
Yeah,
Wait, am I,
do you think I care?
I'm not popular enough to warrant a serial killer stalker.
Oh, fuck, me either.
Go soon, you know. Is that even the right kind of dairy? I don't remember. I'm not good with nip. It's tsundere that's the one that's like pretends they don't like you.
Baka.
Yandere, that's what I'm looking for. Yandere. The crazy stalker ones, right?
I think so.
And I know there's like kudere, like fucking like super cutesy or some shit. I don't really remember.
Which one's the one that calls you Baka all the time?
Tsundere. They love you, but they'll never admit it. They're very outwardly aggressive because of that. Man, I do have this scope for sniper rifles called the Thea magnified scope, right?
Yeah.
It's a really good scope. It's got high zoom, great sight contrast, pretty wide field of view for what it is. It's a long rifle scope, so you're not. It's for damn sure not a fucking hollow or something like that. But it's nice.
Yeah.
But it spoiled me because the scope automatically marks special enemies when you aim at him. And what this means for me is when I'm fighting shields, I look at the shield and the scope will mark the target and it'll show me the outline of the shield's body behind their shield, which means that for those few seconds while he's marked, I can now see where his body is and shoot at his head even though he's covered up by a shield, which I shouldn't have to tell you is fucking obscenely useful because, all sniper rifles can punch through shields. I've kind of become the perfect anti-shield fighter because I literally just carry a lot of weapons with shield piercing and just mark the target, shoot through for where the head is.
Yeah.
Fuck you, shield. Oh, I love it. Oh, I never get used to that sound.
Oh, damn.
Joe, just for reference, Google the sound of a cloaker chasing you in Payday 2.
Oh no.
It's fucking horrifying. It's them doing the whatever, but it's like run through a synthesizer or some shit, so it's all electronic and spoopy sounding.
Cloak or charge sound.
And what I think the worst thing about it is that when they charge you and they get close enough, it forces you to turn around to look at them. So, if you find your control just suddenly wrenched out of your hands, that's why.
Yeah, I kinda done goofed. I forgot you only get 100 fucking, points. You only get 100 points, mod points, like, you know, to put into your, shit. And it's not letting me Google it right now. I'll Google it on my phone, actually.
If you want, I can just look it up on my computer and play it really loud.
Go for it.
If I can find it. Cloaker sound ear rape. Payday 2 Cloakers in real life.
Meet it. Show me your genitals. Your genitals. Show me your genitals. Genitalia.
Now just imagine hearing that shit start blasting into your ear holes while you're trying to do a heist. Did you hear that, though?
I didn't hear shit, dude. I'm sorry. I heard that.
That. You get to enjoy that sound. As it's... So, Cloakers have these Sam Fisher fucking NVG goggles. And until they activate and start chasing you, their goggles are unlit, right? But the moment they see you, and the moment they decide that they're gonna fuck your shit, the moment it pops into their little minds that they're gonna widen your asshole with a nightstick, their eyes flick on bright fucking green, and it's horrifying. Plus, they like to throw smoke bombs and charge through the smoke, where literally all you can see is their green eyes and hear their screams.
Oh no.
Yet another reason why I say that this game could be a fucking horror game if they took your guns away. No step on Snick. So, apparently, some dude has done this thing where he's played through the entirety of the Souls series.
Oh no.
In one sitting without getting hit.
What? Like how?
That was the idea, at least. He attempted to play through the game without getting hit. His record is 14 hits in the entire franchise.
Oh no.
Can you fucking imagine? Joe?
No, I cannot.
That's fucking horrible. It must have been agonizing.
Yeah, that would...
You know what my... Wow, I phrased that really fucking weird. You know what I'm curious about? I want to know where and how he got hit.
I kind of do too.
Like, there are some areas in Dark Souls, in a lot of the Souls games, where, yeah, if you're good enough, you're agile, and you have good reaction speeds, you can just blaze through that shit without getting hit. Easy peasy. Yeah. Fucking GG easy.
GG easy, baby.
But then, there are some parts where it's just absolute bullshit. And,
And it's like, oh shit, how the fuck did I get hit?
You know, you can't help but get hit, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I could totally see a lot of those hits coming in like fucking Demon Souls. Oh, did you hear my stomach?
No, that was just me being, oh my fucking god, Demon Souls.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
No, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I want to play it. I never got a chance.
Oh, it's... you gotta come at it in like a certain point of view. It's like it was a good game when it came out,
Yeah.
and it was certainly an interesting game. But I can't say that it's a good game. I mean, no, that's not fair. It's a great game, right? It's just very kind of unpolished. It's pretty unbalanced. A lot of the mechanical stuff, either I don't know whether they didn't think to do anything with it or anything like that. I don't know what the deal is. It's just a lot of it.
A lot of the fucking perks in this game are not good.
What
just
in
not Dark Souls, Fallout 4. A lot of the perks are just pointless.
Yeah, like fucking vans. That's awful and stupid.
Or fucking or like, oh, hey, better criticals. Like, I understand that's a good idea. Or Grim Reaper Spirit. Death becomes you. Any kill in VATS has a 15% chance to restore all action points, and then it goes up to 35.
I'm not gonna lie. I honestly really hate the whole thing with saving crits.
I think it was a good idea at the time. You know, they had an idea for it, but it wasn't. It didn't pan out how it should have, in my eyes. I liked Fallout 4. I mean, not Fallout 4. Fallout New Vegas. How I could. Oh, hey. Like, I like Fallout 4. I mean, New Vegas a lot better than I like Fallout 4 on the skill set.
New Vegas will honestly always just have this special place in my heart.
Oh, same.
I mean, no matter what, Dad seems to think that it's the worst Fallout game because he likes loot, and that's kind of where he's basing the entire thing on. Not gonna agree or disagree with that, but you know, it's just me.
Yeah.
He's wrong.
I will be right back. I'm gonna take a piss.
Run for your life. Damn, I'm bad at Iron Maiden songs. Damn, I'm already level 42. Shit.
Hey,
now,
can I tell you something that I absolutely love a billion times more about McDonald's than I do Arby's?
What would that be?
Fucking Arby's. They have a
Yes, Arby's is the thing.
At Arby's, if I wanted to eat, it was half off. 30 minutes before, during, or 30 minutes after my shift. It did not have a cap. Now, so I could eat, like, multiple times throughout the day if I wanted. McDonald's, when you go in and get, when you're working, you get one free meal a day, which I like.
Like, no shift limitations?
No, you have, like, if you're, like, say you come in, if you're working even a 2-hour shift, you literally get a free meal every day you work.
Oh. Wow, that's actually really nice.
Yeah, and you can, when you come in, you can get a free soda. And you also get, like, it doesn't matter if you're working or not, if you come in, you can get a free soda.
Nice.
But their thing is you can only get a grand total of about what was I saying? After, you know, you get your food and shit, and say you come in on a day you don't work. Guess how much you get? Off.
Not much.
15% off your entire purchase.
It's not too bad.
Arby's? Nothing.
Why does it sound like you're complaining about McDonald's?
I'm not complaining. I'm saying this is what I love.
I know.
More.
It's just
Arby's.
it's like you're working at McDonald's now, right?
Oh yeah, I love it a billion times better.
Then why is it retroactively pissing you off about Arby's?
Because Arby's fucking pissed me the fuck off.
Retroactively. So, I've been watching this one guy called Scribe an awful lot. This guy has played literally every single Resident Evil game, literally every single Devil May Cry game on his channel. And, he's actually, well, also all the Silent Hills. All the good Silent Hills, sorry.
All the good Silent Hills, sorry.
1 through 4. And he's really pretty funny, I'll give him that. He's really intelligent. And one of my absolute favorite things is that he actually goes in depth with the analysis of Silent Hill 2. You know? Like a lot of people I've seen play Silent Hill 2, you know when you first see Pyramid Head, he's trying to fuck the two mannequins, right?
Sure. Let's go with I knew that.
You don't remember, or you never played Silent Hill?
I never got to play it.
Aw, okay. Do you care if I explain everything, or what?
Go ahead.
Okay, so the first Silent Hill, there was some amount of symbolism, but it was more symbolic of this one character called Alessa, rather than the symbolic of the main character, Henry Mason or something like that. I think I'm not quite sure on that one, to be fair. Oh, that's weird. Like one of the developers in a little box. They didn't really go in depth with the symbolism, but Silent Hill 2 is literally every single enemy in the game is symbolic in some fashion to the thoughts and, you know, the actions of your main character, James Sunderland. Yeah. Now, in the story, James's wife came down with some kind of wasting illness. It tore her to pieces. Because of the drugs and the disease, she was disfigured and pale and sick. And at some point, she dies. This all happens with the story. She's been dead for 3 years by the time he gets a letter from her telling him to come to her special place in Silent Hill. So, he goes there, obviously, because he's a broken man. He's pale, he hasn't taken care of himself, and that really shows in the gameplay. When you fight, this is probably a man who's never been in a fight in his life. Yeah. He swings his weapons very clumsily and slowly. It takes a long time to recover, and it doesn't take a lot of abuse for him to die. He's not a superhero. He's not very tough. He's pretty average in every way, except for all the horrible shit he's been through. So, when you first meet Pyramid Head, you at least know what Pyramid Head looks like, right?
Yes. I know what Pyramid Head looks like. I never really got to play the games.
If you've consumed any kind of horror well, his appearance in the movies isn't exactly 100% accurate, but
yeah, I understand.
It's close enough. At least on the first one. Which, it's offensive to me that he's in any of the new ones, because his existence is literally 100% symbolic for James and no one else. It means nothing for anyone other character. So, when you first see him, he's got one of the more common types of the enemies in the game called a mannequin. It's literally, you know, mannequin's legs, and that's it. It's two pairs of legs fused together, and he's trying to rape it. Well, he's trying. He doesn't have a dick, so he's just kind of thrusting helplessly against it while he's holding it down. Eventually, he just kills it and wanders off. And that entire scene is super symbolic, right? So, James's wife was slowly dying, wasting away of this disease, and so they couldn't have sex.
Yeah.
Eventually, it kind of turned from, you know, he's there to help her to he's starting to resent her. You know, it's starting to get very complicated, and he's starting to get, you know, some very, very unpleasant feelings about sex. You know, the mannequins are him starting to see women as literally just sex figures. You know, he's getting pretty desperate.
Yeah.
And so Pyramid Head is his desire for punishment. He knows he's a horrible person, and he feels awful for everything, and so he desires to be punished, and thus Pyramid Head is born. What do you call it? And Pyramid Head is, like I said, trying to rape the mannequins, because it's representative of James's desperation and his inability to do anything about it. You know, he wants sex, but he can't be disloyal to his wife, no matter how much he might come to resent her. Hell, that might even be part of why he starts to resent her.
Because he himself cannot be disloyal to her.
Yeah, he feels like she's holding him down, holding him back. And and like I said, that's just one fucking enemy, dude. That's two enemies, Pyramid Head, who is a recurring boss, and you know, fucking the mannequins. There's still, you know, all the other enemies in the game, which are all super symbolic.
So Pyramid Head is literally only about James.
Yeah. He only has significance to James. Which is why it's kind of offensive that he's in, you know, the fucking movies. He's in the movies because he's like the single most iconic character in Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Insofar as he's even is a character, he's more of a force of nature than anything.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's like he's just iconic. You can recognize him. People who have never played Silent Hill 2 will recognize Pyramid Head. So they throw him into the movies for recognition
giggles and
bucks. Pretty much. Yeah. And it is kind of a shame. And like I said, the first game, there wasn't too much symbolism behind things, you know. At least as it pertains to the characters. With the enemies in Silent Hill 1 were more symbolic of this little girl Alessa Gillespie's phobias.
Yeah.
Do you care if I spoil the story to that?
Go for it.
Alright. So, basically, this town of Silent Hill, if anything could have gone wrong in Silent Hill, it did go wrong. They built the place on an Indian burial ground. It was the site of a fuceen witch hunt during the colonial eras. There is a place near Silent Hill. Yeah, it's up on the coast near Salem, so yeah.
Okay.
Could have been the same fucking guys. Who knows? I like this guy's username, Foxy Grandpa.
Foxy Grandpa.
Hey baby, are you a gilf? You can be. But, there was a place called the Blood Swamp, where executioners would wash their tools and shit and leave the water all bloody. Basically, from the town's founding, it was a shithole. Now, eventually this cult grew up in the town. Damn, I don't remember the original name. It was mistranslated into the Order. But yeah, it was mistranslated into the Order. And, basically, they believed that, they worship this god who, you know, created the world and all that shit, and that eventually they would be able to bring their god to the real world and, you know, create paradise on Earth. And,
Didn't
you know...
work out so well?
Story ain't over yet.
Oh no.
So, eventually, a girl is born named Alessa Gillespie, who has supernatural powers. She's telepathic and telekinetic. She can kill people with a fucking mind, and does so on accident quite regularly. Now, poor girl, she wasn't raised very well. Her mother was pretty abusive, forced her to worship in their cult, and eventually they tried to kill her by burning the house that she was in a ritual in order to summon their god. This failed because of Alessa's powers, and she was taken to the hospital and kept in the basement there for years. Because even though she survived the ritual, the seed of their god had been planted in her womb, literally. And so she was being eaten alive from the inside out by that. So she split her soul in half, and, air quotes, died. And the other half of her soul was found by the main character of the first game. And then 7 years later, she was brought back to Silent Hill. And all the enemies are a representation of her various phobias. The Grey Children are these little knife-wielding bastards you find in schools. And they represent Alessa's horrible classmates who accused her of being a witch and just bullied the hell out of her, ostracized her, treated her like a monster, and so she saw them as monsters.
Fair.
She's terrified of dogs, hates dogs. So a lot of the enemies are dogs. And eventually, dogs with worms for heads. Like a cluster of worms covering their head and eating it. Which also could be a representation of the main character believing he's losing his grip on reality and going insane. She loved moths. Hated bugs, but loved moths. And so... Right? It's very oddly specific. But, so, you know, one of the bosses in Silent Hill 2 was, the larval state and then the full-grown form of a giant moth. Which is actually kind of cool, come to think. Because it was acting as a guardian, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, there's 3 different endings. No, there's 4 different endings, my bad. There's the good, bad, good plus, and bad plus endings. And the only one that's canon is good and good plus, where, you meet Alessa again. So her soul fuses once more with Henry's daughter, or adopted daughter's soul, and she is reborn. But before she can give birth to the demonic god that is worshipped by the cult, a doctor that you're supposed to rescue at some point during the game comes in and hucks a vial of something called alophagia or something like that on her. I don't remember the name, but basically it's a poultice made of purifying herbs that are meant to cleanse evil.
Yeah.
And so it casts the god of the order out of her body, and you're able to kill it because it's been born premature. And it looks like Samael, but it's even got Hebrew writing on it. But yeah, you kill the fuck out of it. And then you rescue a little girl out of the fire and flames and carry her home. Then, of course, she turns into the protagonist of the 3rd game, which is also fucking amazing.
Which one? I don't know which one it is, but there's one,
Do your best to describe it.
Okay, I don't remember which Silent Hill it is, but it is a Silent Hill where, the protagonist is a guy, the main character is a guy, and he is at one
locked
point
in his own apartment building?
No. remember is this one scene where, you know, you had to find out a rhyme so this kid would open up the door, right? And you say, like, you're going through the rhyme and you're saying it, and he'll only open the door after you have completely finished the rhyme. And you're saying the rhyme, and as you're saying it, this big guy in like a huge fucking like gas mask and shit walks up behind the kid, grabs him, and breaks his neck. And then disappears. And the door
that
opens.
sounds like Silent Hill Downpour. So the thing is with a lot of the Silent Hill games, so after Silent Hill 4, The Room, they were taken by a different studio than Team Silent.
Yeah.
Which, you know, up until this point, they had made all the Silent Hill games.
Ethan,
it was
before we go on, I have one thing to say. You know that chick that's been sending me nudes my entire stream, which I am not mad about at all, because I would bone. But, she just sent me a picture of her in a thong, and I don't know how she knows that thongs are like my coup de grace. Those things are my lifeblood.
But actually, you know what? I'll allow you that use of coup de grace. It does mean finishing blow. Or something like that. I'm actually not sure. I don't speak French.
I don't speak French. But yeah.
I wish I did. French is a sexy language.
French
If you
is
talk to me in French, you can hear my panties drop.
You don't wear
Tricks
panties.
on them. I'm not even wearing panties.
Alright, but yeah, let's continue with the conversation.
Okay. Yeah, so up until this point, all the Silent Hill games have been made by a group called Team Silent in Konami. And the funny thing is, Silent Hill was originally meant to be like a Hollywood-style horror movie. Konami didn't want to make a good game, they wanted to make a game that would sell well. And so they gathered
kind of a
up this...
game.
Pretty much, yeah.
But it didn't
So
turn
they
out to be a
gathered-
sellout game.
They gathered up a bunch of different people from different teams and all put them together in this one group called Team Silent, right? And they kind of threw around ideas back and forth. Nothing really stuck, nothing really stood out as good. And eventually, Konami just completely fucking gave up on them. They said, fuck it, we'll do whatever, we don't care anymore. You're probably all gonna be fired anyway. And so now, completely free of any kind of expectations, they start working on Silent Hill 1. Which, fun fact, you know all the well, you probably don't know all the AMVs in it, but, Silent Hill 1 has a bunch of different, AMVs in it, which, were all made by one man. There's a solid 20-30 minutes, maybe, of AMVs in that game. Well, maybe not quite that much, but they were all made by one single guy, with absolutely no help from anyone else, except for the voice actors. And this guy literally didn't leave the office for 3 years.
What the fuck?
Because he was working on the AMVs all by himself for 3 years. Because remember, this was way back in the day, where, you know, these fuckers were still figuring out good techniques and shit like that. He probably pioneered a whole bunch of different methods of, you know, animating and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just all by lonesome. So yeah, it's kind of crazy that it was all done by the same people. Or the one guy. In fact, basically every bit of production on all the Silent Hill games always has been kind of fascinating. For instance, all the voice actors in Silent Hill 2 pretty much had never done any, you know, this was kind of their end of career sort of thing. They were basically desperate and needed to get any kind of work that they could. And so Silent Hill was that, you know, that was their shit, we need a job kind of thing. And so because it was their real, like, last chance, they put their fucking heart and souls into those performances. It's astonishing how good they are. I mean, yeah, you look at it now and it sounds like shit. But then you also have to remember that a lot of the time, it was supposed to sound like shit. It was intentional. Most of it. 90% of it. You know? Because the game is supposed to have this dreamlike quality to it, where, you know, something isn't quite right with these characters, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's meant to be. And that just makes it even more funny when people complain about the bad voice acting and all that. It's like, that's intentional. It's entirely on purpose. In fact, oh my god, all the little bit of work that went into making every character's model painfully detailed. Like, for instance, one of the characters you meet in Silent Hill 2 is named Jimmy, or something like that. And he is visibly, at a glance, unbalanced and not normal. He's very unpleasantly sweaty and has a tendency to throw up everywhere while saying, "I didn't kill him."
Yeah.
And he's cross-eyed, which is extremely hard to notice in all the AMVs and stuff like that. But if you really look close, you can tell. And it's like a very subtle detail. I guarantee you most people didn't notice my first couple of times through. But, oh my god, there's just so much stuff. When they did the HD re-release for Silent Hill 2 and 3, I don't know if they ever did. They did do an HD re-release of 1, but it was so bad it's not even worth mentioning.
Of course.
There's actually an option to select the original voice actors for 2, but not for 3. Because they re-recorded all the lines. The reason that it's even in 2, there's an option to keep the original voice actors, is because Konami was a bunch of Jews and didn't want to pay them. They didn't want to pay, you know, the fucking production team, the voice actors, any more royalties than they had to. So, the guy who voiced James Sunderland, Guy something or other, literally called in all the voice actors and had them waive the rights to further royalties so that the original voice acting could be in the game, because it was fucking important. It's good. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it deserves to be in the game.
The OG voice actors for a game that is exceptional.
When the voice acting was such a huge and important part of the storytelling, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that is a real shame, because the voice acting in 3 was amazing. It has the single most believable, honest crying scene, I think, in any video game ever.
Oh no.
It legitimately sounds like the poor girl's bursting into tears. Like, it's good. It's just, it's all good. It's such a damn shame that it got ruined by Konami. Then again, Konami is kind of crazy. They fired a bunch of good people off of, you know, Team Silent. And it's, like I said, it's a shame. I think you'll probably like this little detail, but, did you know that, what was it? Devil May Cry, was it 3, I want to say? Started out as Resident Evil 4?
Actually,
no,
it was Devil May Cry 1. I was about to say that. Devil May Cry 1 was actually supposed to be a new Resident Evil game, but they were like,
It turned out too action-y, and they're like, this doesn't fit.
This isn't Resident Evil, this is something completely different, so they're like, okay, we're just gonna... We're just gonna change it.
Yeah. Which is fucking crazy if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, both are amazing games.
Oh yeah, and they started out, you know, Devil May Cry was supposed to be a new Resident Evil. Like, I've always loved that little, I've always loved that because not a lot of people know that.
No, they really don't. It's a shame.
It really is. Because that is a very, very interesting little tidbit.
Yeah. Dante's a cool motherfucker, I'll give him that.
He really is. I love Dante. I'm not gonna lie, if I ever have a kid, I kinda wanna name him Dante. But
yeah, that would, I don't know if that would go so well.
I'm never gonna use that gun.
Boy.
Barbarian. Barbarian. Oh my god, I am going to destroy everything in my sights. I just took a Fat Man, put on a Merv launcher, and then on top of that, I put on the legendary for 2-shot.
Oh boy. Now you gotta do is make it automatic.
Right. If I could, I would. Grognax X.
I like that one.
It's fun.
Good two-handed weapon. Although my favorite melee weapon will always be Adam's Judgment. Because of me being able to one-shot death claws with... Oh shit, no, don't ready up. Fucking hell. With my fucking crazy ass barbarian super high intelligence with radiation damage upgrades and shit.
Nah, see, I want to do a Wolverine run, TBH.
Wolverine?
There's this mod that gives you stuff for Wolverine. Like, you know, it gives you the, like, advanced super healing of Wolverine and shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you meant Wolverine is in Red Dawn.
No.
A lot of fucking hit and run Wolverines kind of deal.
But, like, I just made, Knuckles, or I could use, Meat Hook with the extra meat hooks, and use that as, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna fuck shit up with my fists. Missile launcher, standard barrel, quad barrel.
So, I've been watching a lot of Donut Operator these last few days, and he's very, very insightful. He has this one helpful bit of advice that's always good for, you know, if you get in a traffic stop or something like that. When the nice police officer asks you to get out of the car, you get out of the car.
You don't sass him.
No, you fucking don't. God, and no offense, I guess, to the chick sending you nudes, but don't get pulled over with a woman in the car. They always try to start shit with the cop. Every fucking time, like clockwork. It would be impressive if it hadn't gotten niggas shot.
It would be impressive.
Like, fuck. The dude gets pulled over by the cop, and he's like relatively polite or something. You know, relatively. About as polite as a guy can be when he's getting pulled over by a cop. And fucking his wife's, and they're like, you don't need to be pulling us over. We got kids in the car. Why are you pulling us over? Like, just being very, very antagonistic, very obnoxious, yelling at everyone, and it just like escalating the situation more than it had to have been.
Now,
and
again,
like,
no offense to the woman sending me nudes, but girls do like to escalate things.
Yeah, you don't say. God, this reminds me of these chicks from fighting in an IHOP or something like that. I think it was an IHOP. And, they're starting shit, and there's one officer already there, and they couldn't really, like, suppress him, because the guy's boyfriends were getting involved, and they're being uppity little beta bitches, like, fucking, you know, they're content to stand back and kind of let the chick argue like a dumbass with a cop. But then the moment the cop tries to detain her, they'll jump up like, hey, you don't need drug grabbing or shit like that, you know. Stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, 2 more cops get involved. They're trying to contain the situation. It looks like it could get bad, you know, blows start being exchanged. And this big 6'4", bald, built like a brick shithouse officer comes running in, screaming at everyone, "Get the fuck on the ground!"
Get the fuck on the ground!
Knocking people on their asses with a pistol to their head, and somebody's like starts yelling like
police brutality.
Like honestly, no, started yelling unnecessary. You could have just asked them to get down.
Some big
and
motherfucker
he turns
comes
to
at
her.
you like that. You go and get down on the fucking ground real quick.
Yeah, that's the thing. They had asked, literally, from my count, 12, 13 times, I'd say, for them to politely break up the fight, get on the ground, and then Sergeant get on the fucking ground comes in, and shit gets handled.
Yeah, that's kind of how it has to be sometimes. I mean, there's a lot of
honestly,
people.
Yeah. A lot of people just want to start shit and think that they're the biggest, baddest guy in the room, and then some bigger, badder motherfucker comes along and tells me on the fucking ground. And bigger, badder motherfucker. But, what do you call it? Ah, damn, what am I trying to say? So, like I said, the one chick's, like, just shouting, fuck you, Dark Knight. I don't want that thing to be, sensor mine. You can go fuck yourself if you want to try to turn that shit to a sensor mine again. So, yeah. This one was just repeating, unnecessary, all that shit. And he turns around, he gives her a fucking glare that gave me shivers. And he said, "You shut the fuck up." And that's all he said, and then he starts arresting everyone. I'm like, Jesus.
You shut the fuck up. Everybody shits themselves.
When did the Hulk join the force?
As of yesterday.
That reminds me of something that happened at school once. What the hell are you watching? Joe. Joe, what the hell was that?
That chick.
That sounded like a chipmunk sex video. Like a sex tape. Of one of the chipmunks from Calvin and the Chipmunks.
So...
God damn, what was she, riding a fucking controller or something?
No, what she did is she put on a filter. In her words, to disguise my voice just in case I opened it up while streaming. Which... Howdy ho,
have been doing,
I fucking did.
Not like you've been sharing or anything.
Look, if you can get permission from her, I would gladly share with you. But until...
I don't care enough for that.
I know. But...
Now the real question is, do I not care about the nudes or do I not care about consent? I'll leave that up to the imagination. It's neither.
But...
Oh, that's 2 turrets.
Why her friend apparently sent her, nudes on accident.
Oh, boy.
It was apparently to a fuckboy.
On accident. Whoops. Accident.
No, it was because it was to a fuckboy. And she was, she accidentally sent nudes to this chick when she was trying to send it to a fuckboy. And when
What do you
confronted
mean
about
by
it,
fuckboy? I don't get it.
a fuckboy. You know what a fuckboy is, right?
Not in this context, no.
Okay, a fuckboy is somebody who uses a girl for his, like, to get nudes, to get his rocks off, and then just leaves without a trace.
That sounds like a lot of work when you can just look up porn. Right? Like that,
Yeah, but
that sounds like a lot.
I get what you're saying. I get it, trust me.
Like, I don't know, maybe I don't have whatever super specific fetish that is. I also don't like the idea of just kind of dropping off the face of the planet for people.
Well, from
especially
them.
if you've...
Like, it's like, oh, hey, I'm not going to talk to you anymore, literally just because you sent me nudes. Which there are people like that,
yeah,
and I'm just like, wow.
I guess I'm just not that kind of person.
Me either. I'm really not.
I prescribe a certain amount of weight to emotional connections.
I don't
Something I'm not gonna sacrifice just to get my rocks off. I'll sacrifice a lot of things. You know,
but not a personal
my own
connection.
comfort. You know, fucking newborn goat.
A newborn
virgins.
Don't
Not
you ever
friendship.
fucking come around me. Just
No,
saying.
no, Joe. We need cute virgins to sacrifice. You're safe.
Wow, fuck you.
Fuck you too. Remember, sweetheart, this is how men show affection. Abuse.
Just a little.
What?
Ethan,
That's
watch
not
my
me
stream
guess
for
it
a
isn't
second.
that hot.
Watch my stream for a second.
God damn it, dude. I'm in the middle of a heist.
Okay,
If
then
I wasn't balls deep in a comp right now, I would look.
Okay, literally, you know that,
Also, I
that
gotta
man I was
fucking
talking
find
about?
your goddamn YouTube channel because you have the shittiest name on the planet.
Okay, all I'm saying is, you remember that fucking, fat man I was telling you about?
Yeah?
I just fired it off.
Boy, you gotta rename your channel at some point. Cause fucking Hades is like the most used name on YouTube or some shit. Also, apparently... Oh wait, no, it was... I was about to fucking tell you a story that happened on your own damn stream.
Wait, what was it? I need to know now.
It was, remember the Luke kid who wanted to join us, add me on a friends list?
Yeah.
I was about to say, hey Joe, you know, I was on stream with someone, and I met a friend from there. He's like, wait, fuck, you were there.
Wait,
Never
that
mind.
was me. Wait, that was my shit.
Yeah, that was your stream. I stole Shota from you. What are you gonna do about it? Bitch.
Blah, blah. Hey, he sent me a friend's request first. Motherfucker.
Oh. Oh, also I learned how to make pink lasers with in Payday 2.
Nice. But I shot it off. Like, I aimed up in the air, shot, and I just see too many nukes flying out. And then all of a sudden,
then
they
they
just
split.
They split up into different mini nukes. And I'm just like, jizz in
Man,
my
that
pants.
reminds me of that one mod I had for Fallout 3 on my dad's computer. It was a fat man that fired off 5.56 rounds and fired 20 or so mini nukes, and it was semi-auto and had an infinite magazine size.
Damn.
I crashed that computer a couple of times doing
I
that.
am going to shoot this fucker in the face.
Boy, if I had a penny every time I said that, huh?
Okay, there's this guy that he's from BOS. He's like, stand down. This tomb is under the protection of the Brotherhood of Steel. Guess what his name is?
What?
There's somebody from BOS, and I go up to this like mod area, and he's like, stand down. This tomb is under the protection of the Brotherhood of Steel. And I'm just like, I don't give a
Did
fuck.
it actually have voice acting?
No, it can't.
Oh.
It literally cannot, which is stupid as
Oh,
fuck.
right, fucking Sony.
Sony. But it was, he was,
What?
he
Hey,
was,
why do you guys hate the mods on PS4 so much? Sony.
Sony. But,
That's the only reason I need him.
but literally, guess what his fucking name is?
I don't know. What's his name?
Paladin Shepherd. Never before have I wanted to shoot somebody in the face as much as I want to shoot this guy in the face. And they kind of tried to make him. They kind of tried to make him look like, you know, the vanilla Commander Shepard.
He like pulls you to the side.
Aight, listen. You making this stream so much better, so just keep that shit coming.
Keep sending nudes.
Yeah, that I like that idea. Just keep sending me nudes. I am
Joe,
not
what
going
the
to
hell's
complain.
wrong with you, man?
I want nudes.
Oh my god, how could you objectify a
I'm not objectifying
proud,
somebody.
independent woman?
She may not need a man, but she may want a man. And who am I to tell her no?
If she wants a man, she could look somewhere else.
Oh, fuck you, bitch.
I'm just... Look, I'm not saying you're not manly. I'm just saying that you have more estrogen in you than a tranny.
I like the elevator music. But no,
Of course you
no,
do.
I'm not a... You are a cunt.
You are girly.
I'm not girly. Bastard.
Sure you're not, Mr. I know how to apply makeup expertly.
I don't.
I don't believe you.
I know theatrical makeup a bit.
Stop selling yourself short. You're a damn good makeup artist.
I know a little bit of theatrical makeup, and that's just 'cause
You
of
frilly
LARPing.
little fop.
Oh, he has his stealth going on. I was concerned for a minute. I was like, did you find a way to make enemies
What do
invisible?
you mean a bird?
You know what? Fuck you guys.
I love this Tourette's guy.
Dying.
Oh god, I love the Tourette's guy. He's sitting on the couch like, hey, what do you think about gay marriage? I don't hate the gays, but some faggot ever tried to touch me. He said, yeah, see, Joe? And that's not very feminist of you. You get to accuse him of thought rape.
Boy.
Which is the closest he's ever gonna get to actual rape.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, if you wanted to rape, you could. That's a bitch. Just kidding, don't rape people, that's bad.
Now, kids,
Surprise. It's bad.
Now, kids,
bad to
I'm
do,
not
don't do.
saying that you should go out and rape people if you can't get laid. But I'm heavily implying it.
What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Jesus Christ, Joe, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm being awfully contrarian tonight, aren't I?
Just a bit.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'm always a contrarian bitch. At least I'm not Joe.
Yeah, at least you're not me.
If I were you, I would have killed myself years ago.
Yeah.
That's still my favorite insult ever.
Trust me, I've tried. It didn't work.
Remember, it's down the road. It's across the street for attention, down the road for results.
Yeah, I was trying to hang myself. So that
Oh, well,
advice
there's
really
your
doesn't
mistake.
help. Yeah, you ever heard that Eminem song? That goes,
Probably not.
I tried to hang my original self from the top bunk with a belt. Yeah, that was literally me.
This is asking for more news because I'm the only chick you'll ever see.
I don't know. He can see my dick if he wants. He don't want, but he could.
You know what? I'm
All he
asking
has
for
to
more,
do is
for more
ask.
News. You want to fucking stand? I am asking for more news. Do you get me?
Nudes from me or nudes from her?
Nudes from her. Ethan, I don't want to see your dick.
Well, I never said I was going to show you my dick.
You said, and I am quoting you, he can see my dick, all he has to do is ask. Quote.
Well, yeah, all you have to do is ask.
I don't want to see your dick, though.
Why don't you want to see my dick, dude?
Because I don't like
What
dick.
the hell? That is so fucking mean.
I don't
My
like
God.
dick. I'm sorry.
You're so fucking cruel.
I don't like dick. I like
God.
pussy.
I
And
thought
saying it like that pretty
friend.
much assured my virginity for the rest
This
of my life.
guarantees you're never gonna get any pussy in your life.
Hell yeah. I'm never gonna get any damn pussy.
All you gotta do is stop being such a weirdo.
Never. I will never change who I am for pussy. Just saying.
Good. Good answer.
That just
Never change yourself for sex, but do change yourself if it's important to the other person.
If it's truly important, like I have an actual character flaw, I would change.
There you go.
But
Don't
if
change
it-
yourself unnecessarily, though.
Yeah, I mean, if it's literally just like, oh hey, I don't like the way you say okay, say K every time. No, I'm not gonna fucking do that shit.
Well, I mean, no, it may not be
No,
the
I was
best
giving-
example, but
It was a horrible
yeah.
example, but it was just an example.
Still, the idea is the same.
Never change
Oh, it's a-
yourself for snoo snoo.
Big old black bulldozer.
So I'm sad that I didn't get to confront Gubby about lying to me.
About?
Him and
Oh yeah, I hit. I just got kicked for no fucking reason. Boy, I sure love it. I like getting kicked for no fucking reason. It's my favorite. It's just the best.
Hey Ethan, guess what?
What?
Remember that last Snapchat I sent? Where I was like, you know what?
No.
Fuck it, I'm asking for more news. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what happened? She sent me nudes.
That more new? Yeah, because she wants to send you nudes.
She also wants this dick.
Probably not.
Hold on, no. Hey, viewer, I would like you to do me a favor. If you want this dick, I want you to say in a Snapchat video, I want his dick. Can you do that?
She's not gonna say it.
She gonna say it. I guarantee fucking
Is
tease.
she, is she gonna say it because you dared her to, or is she just not gonna do it?
No, she gonna fucking do it.
She's not gonna do it, dude.
No, she gonna do it.
Joey, you're not a dom. You too cuddly to be a dom.
No, I'm actually not too cuddly to be a dom because, you know...
You're too cuddly.
I'm not too cuddly to be a damn dom!
You'd spank a girl's ass and start crying.
No, I would not.
You would ask to cuddle afterwards. It's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
I'm gonna excuse the fuck out of you, Ethan.
I bet you don't even want to rip her throat out with your teeth.
She sent me nudes. She wants to send you nudes. She also wants this. She's...
God, I sound awful on the mic. Fuck. God, I've got a horrible voice. I'd slit my throat to get rid of it, but damn if that probably wouldn't work.
I got laryngitis.
I got laryngitis. Ain't got time for bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't know when she became a fucking ghoul, but... Hey, Smooth Skin. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
The fuck just happened?
You know what else I don't got time for? having skin, you fucker.
You gotta keep that shit moisturized.
Shit. I'm too pissed to give a shit.
Playing a video game inside a video game.
I love this. It's fucking. It's like a scene in Louis or something like that. And they're in this big. They're in an art exhibit, and it's a big empty room.
Hold on, Ethan. Hold on. I got a video.
Wait, who's the fucking asshole? Me or him?
Both of us.
It's him, isn't he? I know I have a stunning personality and a charming, wonderful affectation. So, yeah, it's fucking, it's Louis. I mean, he's in like an empty room, and he's with there's his girlfriend, and it's just a big red button, and it says "press me," and he goes there and presses it. It just blares over the loudspeaker, "Nigger."
Damn it.
His girlfriend fucking puts her hand in her mouth, walks away. He's just, what'd I do?
What'd I do? I didn't
know.
I didn't do anything.
I couldn't have known, okay?
I literally could not have known and or stopped it. I am sorry, but I'm not sorry.
I put a whole bag of them jelly beans up my ass.
Another fucking video.
I'm having a hard time understanding that.
She said, no, it's not Ethan, it's just you, only you.
I was right. I told you. My glowing personality, charming sense of humor, and my shining wit make the panties drop.
But
Hear that sound,
you gay!
Hey, women like what they can't have. Forbidden fruit, baby. The more unreachable the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Oh my god.
No one says that. I
Just
say that.
stop. Just stop now. For the love of tits. Please stop. I know
Never.
you may not love tits, but I do.
I actually do.
Oh, you like tits.
I have appreciation for them. Big ones, small ones, fake ones.
I don't like
Oh,
fake
nice.
ones. I prefer small ones. Like,
I
not
prefer
super
it in
small.
2D. Real ones are just kind of like concealed surgery scars.
I prefer,
Can't pick this.
I prefer ones that are, you know, small, but not too small. I prefer, like, C cup. B
So-
C cup.
Nice enough to, like, get your hand around, nothing too much to handle.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, it can't, oh, that's a good song. It can't be, you know, too big. I prefer big enough to, you know, squeeze. Enough, pretty much enough to get a mouthful of titty.
But not too much more than that.
Yeah. Like a mouth and a handful of titty. That's all I want in this life.
My didn't really try too hard to get in here stealthily.
The fuck
I
is
don't
this
really
goddamn
give a
case?
shit. God, Jace, what the fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
Come on, son. Come on.
Come on, bitch. Come on. if Ethan sounds hot, why don't I just give him, you know, your Snapchat and then you send him nudes? You know, because he wants to see your damn
No.
tits.
Okay, now I know she's joking. I sound like dog shit. Come on. I got a shitty voice.
She might
So
actually like it. You know, you don't know. Why are you sitting on the washer machine with your legs split
not?
open and a beer in your hand? You were a female and you were getting your rocks off.
A night doing your laundry, baby. Sounds like a fun evening to me. Strap 6.5, 7 inches of plastic to the top of that thing. You got an even better night. I'm not a size queen, okay? 6.5 or 7. Nothing too much bigger than that. It starts to hurt.
There's this guy. Apparently, the guy with the world's largest penis actually sent his girlfriend to the hospital.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Oh yeah, literally anything over like what is it? I think it's fucking 11 inches can actually kill a girl.
Well, I don't know about kill, but yeah, it can do some pretty bad harm.
Well, from what I've heard, it can kill. It can.
Like some girls, they're unfortunate. Their cervixes cause a lot of pain. Some are lucky, and don't. The quickest way to find out is see if she grabs for the nearest pen and tries to stab you in the throat.
Yeah, but see, you gotta have a good enough dick to reach that far. I mean,
depends on the angle.
Yeah, also depends on the girl. Because some girls are, you know, some
Shallow.
shorter girls have shallow vaginas. Oh, it was on that guy's fucking
Business
corpse.
executed.
That's
Teamwork
why it
equals money. Economics.
Economics.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love that video of the dude hunting ducks with a bow. He misses his fucking shot and just runs up, bitch whips the bow in the back of the head of the duck.
What?
It's like, well shit, that's one way of doing it, I guess.
I guess. Not 100% sure.
I don't even know if he kills him.
I guess.
I don't even know if he killed the duck is the thing. It's like, man, I feel like if you're gonna...
Oh, did you hear that?
Nice guess on the daddy fetish.
How did you know I have a daddy fetish? Wait, you might have just watched some of my other streams, but...
To be fair, it's pretty common.
It is very common, Ethan.
Oh, it's a special place for me. It goes a little bit beyond the sexual for me.
I know, Ethan. I know.
I just want to have someone to support and love.
I just want to have some love and support from somebody.
Oh no, I want to be the one supporting.
I know, because you're very maternal.
Yeah. Which I guess would be one good thing from my horrific mother issues.
Yeah, you gotta look on the bright side.
Yeah, a lot of guardian syndrome. Or whatever the official term for that is.
Fuck you, Jingles, the space monkey.
Oh god, I hate those fucking things.
Those things are fucking creepy as fuck. By the time the next E3 comes around, I want to send Bethesda my entire collection of bottle caps.
By the time next E3 comes around, I want to firebomb Bethesda's office.
If they don't put out anything good.
Like, what was with the E3? Fallout 4 and Skyrim.
VR.
Again. Fallout 4 VR, Skyrim on the Switch.
Yeah. And Doom VR. Like, come on. At least try. At least try.
I don't know, Doom VR sounds nauseating.
It really does.
Like, shit, man.
Like,
you move
no.
too fast in that game to reasonably be expected to... Okay, alright, I saw this commercial for a VR game on the PS4 that's made by the Air Force. And it's literally you're a Air Force Spec Ops trainee, which already a lot of things wrong with that statement. There's no Air Force Special Forces. First off, that's not a thing. They don't have special forces.
Let me tell you why that's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Let me break it down for you. Because for me, it's not just enough to prove you're wrong. I want to prove that you are systemically wrong.
In every aspect.
You are wrong from the ground up in every aspect. And let me explain why. Yeah, there's no.
Explain why. I'm going to take a pee.
Lovely. But yeah, there's no Air Force Special Forces. And so you're playing as a trainee in the Halo Jump School. That's okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess for a VR game, Halo jumps would be pretty intense because.
Real quick before we continue this conversation, I am going to start referring to this chick that is sending me nudes as Kitten.
Oh come. You're stealing a name from me.
No, I'm not. That's a common
Yeah, you
name,
are.
especially for a dom.
I've been calling Josh Kitten for 4 years now.
Okay, princess. That sounds
He's
better.
my sweet little Koshena. That's Slavic for kitten, apparently. I don't know. He's been teaching me Slav. Like, Durna is stupid, Mudak is asshole. So, now if I don't like someone, I call him a Durna Mudak. A stupid asshole. Or, Durna Suka, a stupid bitch. Fucking chump. So,
Sutka.
Suka.
Sutka.
That's why I love that word so much.
Suka.
So,
Suka Bliet. Wait, so what does Suka Bliet mean?
Suka is bitch. Yeah. Bliet is... That's a tough one. That's very hard to pin down because it's a little bit of everything. It's like fuck, but then also that or this or there. It can be a lot of different words depending on the context. That's why if you ever hear a Russian or a Gopnik in particular talk, there's always bliet, every other word, bliet. You heard that?
This motherfucker Kurt Cobain himself.
Kurt Cobain, more like, ow, my brain.
No, like, okay, I walk through this door, right? I walk through this door, I look left, and I see a bunch of lockers. I'm like, okay, I see 2 dead fucking scientists. One has his head in the other one's lap, and his foot on the table. And then I look to the right, and I see a pillar. I'm like, okay, there's a Nuka-Cola machine, blah, blah, blah. I walk near an open door, and boom. There's a motherfucker with a short combat shotgun. It's just a skeleton. Short combat shotgun. Resting up against him. And the skull is over in the corner. He fucking Kurt Cobain himself.
Good old cheerful Fallout.
It's a DLC. Oh god, there's a fire axe, but it looks like Ragnak the Barbarian's axe.
But shit, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, sorry. So you're like a trainee in the Halo Jump School. You know what a Halo stands for, right?
No.
That is high altitude, low opening. So normally, in a normal parachute drop, I'm not in the Air Force. First off, I'm not in, never went through drop school, so my numbers could be off. But usually, when you're jumping out of a plane, you would open your parachute about I think 2,000 to 3,000 feet, something like that. it's pretty high up. That's a good minute, 2 minutes of slow descent. But that leaves you very open and very vulnerable. You can't, you really can't maneuver a whole hell of a lot quickly, in a parachute.
Somebody got their neck chopped through with a goddamn shovel.
Nice.
But continue.
Yeah, so, like I was saying, it's, normally you open pretty high up, and you're coasting in very gently, comparatively. In Halo,
of course,
you jump from very, very high up, and you fall a very long time before you actually open your chute at what amounts to the absolute limit for safe, survivable landing. Like, it's very common for Halo jumps to end with multiple people spraining or just straight up shattering their ankles and shit like that. It's rough. It's very, very hard on the body. It's also hard on the mind because it's fucking scary to be hurtling toward the ground very, very fast for a very long time. Human mind doesn't like that, as a rule. But, I don't know, I thought this game was particularly egregious because, like, it didn't really seem to do anything, You kind of just jump out, you fall for a while, you open your parachute, land, and that's about it. You don't really do anything on the ground. They showed the guys getting shot at in the air a little bit, and no combat whatsoever, so... yeah. Also, the graphics look like something out of PS2, which, for a PS4 game made by the Air Force, is pretty depressing. Which makes me wonder, honestly, how many good military games have there been?
Not many.
I can't think of a one, can you?
Well, Call of Duty World at War was good.
I mean, like, directly made by a military branch.
I can't think of any, because I don't know many games that were made directly by the military. Or a military
It's hard to
branch.
think of one. Oh my god, these guys are so shitty. They're not even throwing the bags of loot into the fucking van. There we go. Now please, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, Ethan, you might hate this, but, Princess decided that she wanted me to speak in a British accent, for a while, so I'm going to... I knew you would hate it.
Alright, fine.
I know what you did, I know what you... Oh no, oh god. Oh my god, this is interesting. So, there's this mod called Haunted Vault 161. And basically, the food supply is poisoned. A good majority of it. But there's some that is untainted. And the first death was Lisa Wells. And the overseer knew that the food was tainted.
Oh, so he knew what was safe to eat and what wasn't.
So what he did is he literally took all of the untainted food after, like, the death started occurring,
and hoarded it for himself.
Hoarded it all. I'm in the safe room where it was.
What did Vault Tech honestly expect to happen?
But so
they should have not told him where the clean food was.
So I get in there and I see I'm not ashamed. If I had to do all this over again, I would carry out the same instructions. At this point, it's about survival. Vault Tech has properly stitched us up. I firmly believe they sabotaged our vault as some sick, twisted test, a test for me to see what I do to presented with unbearable odds. Frankly, there was not enough food in the vault for all of us, not by a long shot. Now, I couldn't just stockpile the food for myself without the rest of the vault kicking up a fuss. so I've done so quietly and secretly with the help of a select few. By my calculations, if we keep the remaining food for ourselves, it should buy us another 6 months, maybe 8 if we ration it responsibly. But then the first death was a woman named Lisa Wells, and this is what he wrote on it. It would seem we have our first casualty of the poisoning plan. Poor sweet Lisa Wells passed away this morning. God, I'm going to burn for this. There's only one thing left to do. Then there's another little thing on his terminal. From Lisa Wells to Overseer Lazarus. I know what you did. 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 Over and over and over and over and over. And so, right in front of the terminal is who I would assume to be the Overseer. It's a skeleton. Lying there with a fucking 10mm pistol beside him. So he shot himself in the head because he knew he was a cunt. But yeah, this was a mod vault, and
that's actually remarkably well thought out, to be fair. That should be a site, like fucking SCP, you know, doing like custom vaults and stuff like that.
That would be so cool.
That would be kind of fun, right?
Yeah. Dude, I remember when they first introduced that fucking game where you become the Overseer of a vault for like. I remember
fucking.
Yeah.
Vaults. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, but I remember being so pissed when it first came out because I'm like, this is only for Apple? You gotta be shitting me. You fucking cunts. And then they eventually released it
like,
for...
oh, yeah, okay.
Then they eventually released it for fucking Android. I'm like, yeah, damn straight.
Oh man, I'm tired. I caught what happened in the fucking British accent.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I'm sorry.
No fucking wanker.
Hey, don't call me a wanker, you twat.
I'll call you whatever the fuck I want. You know why?
Why? What? Why?
Because you're my bitch.
Wanna run that by me again, fuckface? Oh my god, I just shot Shepard in the face, and it was hilarious. He just
I get the feeling it was less hilarious than you're saying.
No, like,
you shot him in the head. Jesus Christ,
no,
what the fuck's wrong with you?
Like a typical
death
bitch. Hey, shut the fuck up and listen. Instead of a typical death animation, he literally just collapsed in on himself.
He was like crumpled like a wet piece of paper.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it was hilarious. I want to fly that thing. I can't fly it. I'm sad. Okay. Where to now? 165.
Seth, please subdue the civilians before they call the cops. Thank you. Oh, snap decision. Man, why are these security guards always so much more ballsy than they deserve to be?
Because they're fucking retarded, mate.
Yeah, no, that's that, right? Alright, just put yourself in these guys' shoes, right? You are a poorly trained... oh, fucking hell. Poorly trained, poorly, you know, outfitted, underpaid security guard working at a shitty low-end bank. You don't care about, you know, it's the middle of your shift. And some dude with a very, very large gun and in a scary mask comes up. Ah, shit.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up.
And some dude in a very large gun and a scary mask comes up to you and says, "Get on the fucking ground." What does this nigga do? He shoots at you. He shoots at the robber. I'm like, no, dude. If you want to walk away alive, put your gun down, put your hands behind your head, and get on your knees.
Over 200 years ago.
You're not wrong there.
Frozen or something.
In all honesty.
Otherwise, your brains are going to be painting the walls. And let me tell you, brains are pretty hard to get out of walls. I would know. I've practically made a business putting them on the walls.
Well, typically, a lot of people will use a shovel to get brains, viscera, and shit off the ground, walls, ceiling. Because you don't want to scrub that. I mean, you don't really want to scrub that shit because it'll actually get in deeper, and it's really hard to get out. Did you hear that?
Man, that makes my dick twinge even when it's not me. That shit does
I love
weird
you
things
too,
to me.
princess.
And I hope you don't mind.
You might be going a little farther, buddy.
Oh no. See, I got a friend. No, you remember Joe, right?
Oh, good. I was hoping for a chance to rescue some.
No, I can't say that I do.
My friend Joe, from when I worked at Arby's.
I don't know. Any Joe I know sounds like a faggot.
I'm a faggot. I'm a retard. I got a girl's bag and a V-card.
You're not retarded. You might have autism, but you're not retarded.
Oh, I got a friend's request from YDev Loon 2. Who the fuck is that? I'm not gonna accept.
I'm tired.
But anyways,
I'm tired. My head hurts.
You should know Joe.
I know Joe.
Yeah.
We get along really well, Joe. Come on, I know Joe.
Yeah. Well, we were talking, and apparently he was on this thing called what is it called? Discord. He was on Discord, right? And you know, he just jokingly, and because of that, this chick went, "Ooh, daddy," or something like that, and said, you know, he was like, "Keep talking like that." So he did, and then she's like, "Add me on Snapchat." So she started sending him fucking nudes out of fucking nowhere, and apparently now they're like a thing or something. I don't know.
Lucky him, I guess.
Right.
Man, I don't know how the fuck you guys meet, like, women you can get along with. I have met maybe, at best, 2, 3 women in my life, in person, that I haven't wanted to beat their head in with a frozen block most women I know are either completely horrible, or just so far up their own ass they don't know what the color of the sky is.
I don't know how this happens to me, but apparently I meet chicks that find me attractive somehow.
Yeah, maybe they're brain damaged.
Yeah,
I mean, they're women, so it wouldn't be
damaged.
surprising.
I would not say they're brain damaged, but I just
Like,
I don't see how they find me attractive.
Sexist. You're like, yeah, I'm legitimately a sexist. I don't like women.
Now, to be fair, you fucking hate women for a good reason. You hate women because of your mother and how much of a just utter asshole she was and is. Me, I like women. My mom's a cunt too a lot of the time. She has moments where she's nice, but like
for the most part, no.
Like when I got home today, she could tell I was fucking pissed off, and you know, she came into my room and sat down on my bed. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, yo, it's nothing. She's like, you're not being honest. I'm like, yeah, I'm not being honest because I'm pissed off about something that happened at work. It's no big deal. And she's like, just tell me. I'm like, well, there's this old ass bitch at work who's kind of a fucking cunt and has it out for me for no fucking reason. I mean, literally the first day I met her, she yelled at me for doing my job. The second day, I was literally talking to my friend Chris, who was working on the grill, and he was complaining, you know, I already told you this, he was complaining about, you know, how the customers were ordering so much fucking breakfast this late at night, and she fucking yelled at me, saying shit like, I hope you have to fucking work grill tomorrow, because I want you to have to fucking put up with the same shit he has to put up with, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is your problem. But yeah,
wow,
shit
you're
like
really
that.
sticking with this British accent thing.
Oh
huh?
yeah, I can do the British accent for days on end. In fact, I've had to, well, not days, but I've had to do.
Please no.
My most recent character is actually British in my LARP, so
I can only withstand so much. Oh god, I already want to pull the veins out of your feet and strangle you to death with them. I already want to file down the edge of a plastic key card and slit your throat with it.
better when it's a deep voice and very gravelly.
No.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to Princess.
That makes me want to fill my shoe full of concrete and club your head in with it.
Well, Princess seems to like it.
I don't. My opinion matters quite a lot.
Okay, your opinion does matter, but she's
Yeah, I know, you won't fuck me, so...
And she has tits, and I like tits.
Hey,
so...
I've got tits too. Not proud of it, but I do. You don't see me waving them in everyone's faces. Mainly because they'd be disgusted and yell at me.
Where the fuck is my sniper rifle?
I don't know, up your ass. Nah, who am I kidding? You'd be able to find it if it was. Man, that reminds me, I've been looking at a lot of Warframe porn.
Oh, care to elaborate?
I don't think you want me to.
It's fucking is it like that gay shit, that gay Warframe porn, like Rhino and X going at it and shit like that?
There's really not a lot of that for some reason.
I bet you're really sad about that.
I kind of am, actually. It's kind of disappointing. Okay, to be fair, the male characters, the Warframes tend to have a more animalistic design to them, you know?
They do. Except for Excalibur, he's very classy.
The Excalibur's very John Everyman, you know, basic. Not basic in a bad way, far from it. He's very, very cute. But very basic and very not off-putting, I guess would be the word. He's not offensive. He's not, you know,
well, unless you're a fucking
gross
feminist.
or anything like that. Nah, well.
But who am I kidding? Feminists can find anything fucking offensive.
Yeah. What is the cure for such disorders? Beatings.
You're not wrong. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna go to bed soon. I do have work tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And by go to bed, I mean turn on How I Met Your Mother and
What
fucking
happened to you?
try to sleep.
My eyes feel like they're trying to crawl their way out of my skull.
Oh, really?
If they did, it would be a sweet release from seeing this world.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to play video games, and then me, you, and Gubby would never be able to talk.
Hey, I could have Dad
Let me help you
fucking
first.
throw it in a party, sit down, and like just fucking stare at the ceiling while I... God, you know, it might seem really sad, but I was almost in a car accident a couple years ago, and literally my first thought was like, if my hands got fucked up, I wouldn't be able to play video games with you guys. That was like the first thought that popped in my head. It was like, well, shit. That probably says something very, very depressing about my life.
These raiders are different.
Or it says how much you guys mean to me.
Here, take this password.
Make of it as you will.
Control terminal. Power up those rails and you can see for yourself. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Nothing? I would have thought you'd have a aww about that.
I'm trying to hold back an awe. I really am. Because you are a brother to me. You know that.
Oh. Oh, my skull feels like it's splitting open.
I'm sorry, mate.
God, yeah, this is a migraine. Man, you ever... Oh shit, bling grip for my fucking Deagle, hell yeah. You ever have headaches so frequently that you can identify the cause pretty fucking accurately just by the the kind of pain and where it is? I've been there for a very long time.
Same.
It's like my head hurts a little bit. I'm like, I'm dehydrated. It's in this certain spot, certain kind of pain.
Please stand clear of the door.
You know, it's a sinus headache. It's dehydration. I need to drink something. Boy, I fucking hate those emergency like warnings. You know.
Right. It's just fucking stupid a lot of the time.
They've been doing it. It's like super late at night lately. And it's fucking annoying, cause it always wakes Dad up a little bit. Cause he's a pretty light sleeper, all things considered, and you can hear him go. Kind of sits up a little bit in bed, turns around, looks at the TV. Let's like, gotta do this thing again, and then he just goes back to bed. Shit. Why they got?
Please remain seated or utilize the provided handrail
So
while the train is in motion.
This is kind of cool, but because of this perk I have now, I'm actually doing more damage when I suppress a weapon than I am when I don't have it suppressed. That's fun.
Man-made structure in Nuka World and features a 5-star Biztop Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA.
My head hurts a lot, and I want to go to bed, but I also want to get one more mission. I want to get one more mission done so I can level up, but it's probably not gonna happen. Fuck it, I can't keep looking at a screen right now.
The name's Gage. Porter Gage.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Wish I would die in my sleep. Go get some rest yourself. Say goodnight to Princess or whatever for me.
Well, she can hear you.
Oh, well then, goodnight, Princess. And say goodnight to Daddy for me. Which one is the better daddy? It's gonna be me, fucker.
Oh, bullshit. I think with the history me and Princess have, she's gonna say that I'm the better daddy.
I mean, of course, if she wants a legitimately sadomasochistic person who, if you ask nice enough, would probably kill you if you wanted it enough. That is me. That's who I am. I legitimately enjoy fucking pain.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna save here and end my stream. So you guys, I'm glad you guys got to watch, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later.
I'm gonna kill you all.
Cunt.